Okay, so I got the letter today that they're doing an inspection on October 27th, which gives them just over a month to pretend that they have fixed this problem. And I'm getting frustrated with them pretending that they have fixed the problem because that looks like shit, doesn't it? That's looked like shit for 5 years. They have not fixed the actual leak that is causing the damage ever. So at this point, what they're doing isn't even putting a bandage on it because the building would have sepsis. It's all, everything under there has to be nasty and falling apart. I keep waiting for an earthquake to cause this entire half of the building to just crumble. You know what the most annoying part to me though is? The fact that I can't keep my tampons inside the bathroom. 5 years I have not been able to keep my tampons inside the bathroom. It's very frustrating. And at least twice a day, water pours out of those holes. Thankfully, it mostly lands in the bathtub and goes down the drain, but there does come to be about to here and across to water. So I know there's going to be some damage underneath the tub and everything. And they've already replaced the tub because of damage once. That's what they do. Instead of fixing the problem, they repair the damage and they allow it to get damaged again. And I'm the one that's insane. Okay, so quick housing update. As y'all just saw, because I'm going to combine these. So y'all just saw the documentation of what the bathroom currently looks like. They might come and fix that before the inspection, but they know it's a problem. They know it's gonna. They're very aware. The landlord, whatever you want to call him, if that's what you want to call him, was in my apartment 2 months ago, and he saw it with his own eyes. It wasn't just hearsay anymore and me banging on his door begging him to do something. But they have in the past just waited for it to fail and gotten their list of what they needed to fix. So I don't know what's going to happen. It's so frustrating because it's just, in my mind, I'm thinking, how hard could fixing that leak be that it would be easier to just continually fix the damage that it's causing? And they have to understand that the damage is getting worse where you're not able to see it. If it turns black and it starts molding that quickly after they put it up, because I showed y'all when they put that part of the ceiling up, and I showed y'all that it was yellow that very night. I've yelled at the maintenance people so many times they don't like coming to work on it anymore because I don't like people lying to me, and when they tell me that they have fixed a problem and I know for a fact that they have not fixed the problem, I tell them that they have not fixed the problem, and then I'm the problem because I'm not allowing them to tell me that that bandage over the pus-filled wound that needs more than a bandage is fixed. I don't accept it. There's nothing I can do about it, but I still don't accept it. But I did get the letter to tell me that they're doing the inspection, which means that I have been half approved for my housing for another year, which I was worried about because I got the packet. I get a housing packet every year, and it always comes in August. And then they want it on the 1st, but they want everything from August, and the bank won't give you everything from August, even if you go in on the 1st, because the entire statement, the month isn't over until like the 15th. So there's always a problem. I'm always terrified that I'm not going to be able to give them enough information, and I try to put it off doing it as long as I can. And this year I put it off too long because the 1st was a holiday, and I had intended to just get it all done on the day, but multiple of the places I need to be were closed for the holiday. So I turned it in late, and then they didn't get back to me. And it fucked with my mind for a little bit, because normally I turn it in and then I get a phone call or an email, depending on whether I have an active phone at the time. I don't right now, but they have my email. I either get an email within the first week telling me that they want more information because I've sent in half of a bank account, or I get a regular letter 2 weeks in that gives me my inspection date. So when the 14th came and I didn't receive a letter, I started panicking because I hadn't received the initial email telling me I needed more. I thought maybe I had failed on my end. But if they're sending the inspector, that means I passed on my end and we're just waiting for the building to pass. Now, what happens if the building doesn't pass, I don't know. Because that's every year the building fails. It's always the bathroom ceiling. A couple of times they've had other problems, but it's almost always the bathroom ceiling. And I'm wondering how many times it's going to have to fail that dramatically before they just condemn this building. Because at what point is this a biohazard? I know people say mold isn't really that dangerous, but the water damage causing weakness in the structure is. Even if you don't believe that mold can be problematic, you have to believe that keeping the structure of your house damp constantly weakens it and makes it dangerous, especially when there's multiple floors. There's all this weight up above me. And what can I do? What can I do but sit here and bitch to a bunch of people that don't even like me? Such is life. But I passed my end, and next month we will see what they're going to do on their end. For all of y'all that thought that Trump was ending the Section 8 program for worthless individuals like me who deserve to be homeless, you can be rest assured that if I do fail on this year, it's going to be because the building failed, and they're going to work on finding me new housing because I personally did my part correctly.